I introduced my censure resolution just a bit ago on the House floor, censuring Rashida Tlaib. Rashida Tlaib is the most anti-Semitic, anti-American, anti-Israel member of Congress, and no member of Congress for the United States of America should hate Israel and hate America.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. It was the F-roundest of times and the fine outingest of times, and Rashida Tlaib will find out. Rashida Tlaib calls herself a Palestinian, and Rashida Tlaib is now inciting an insurrection, or as we've called it, the Hamasurrection at the United States Capitol, and will be censured in Congress for her troubles. Baby, it's getting good out there. Marjorie Taylor Greene was on our show, and she promised that she would introduce a resolution to censure Rashida Tlaib, and she has made good on that promise. Baby, there is no one in Congress that is more responsible and follows up on her words than Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene, moments ago, inside of the well of the House of Representatives, saying that she will be censuring Rashida Tlaib. This brings, of course, with it financial consequences and then committee consequences, of course. You're essentially a pariah. It's a black spot. She should be kicked out of Congress, quite frankly, because she's backing terrorist organizations, then inciting insurrections, and refusing to condemn Hamas, which is very interesting. We'll get to that in just a second. Marjorie Taylor Greene brings resolution to censure Rashida Tlaib for sympathizing with terrorist organizations. Hot diggity damn. So Marjorie Taylor Greene listed several reasons to censure. Going back to 2019, these reasons include Tlaib publicly saying that she celebrated the Holocaust, during which 6 million Jews were murdered in Germany due to their race and religion. Tlaib, who is a racist, said that the Holocaust gave her a calming feeling. She has shared content reading From the River to the Sea, Palestine will be free, which of course means the destruction of the entire state of Israel, right? So the eradication of the nation of Israel. The slogan, Greene said, has been adopted by Hamas and a call for the elimination of Israel and the Jews. So one day after the massacre of 1,400 Israelis, Tlaib said the past the future must include a blockade, ending the occupation and dismantling the apartheid system. And Tlaib, Greene said, also hates America. pretty cut and to the point there. So, you know, what I mean, obviously, like, you would want to bring forward reasons for Rashida Tlaib to be censured, and you'd want to bring evidence. Marjorie Taylor Greene brought a lot of it. There is, of course, further evidence here where Rashida Tlaib is not voting to censure Hamas, which is, dude, Hamas would do if Hamas got a hold of any type of weapon to kill America, they killed Americans, okay? Like, just call what it is. They killed Americans. They still have, I think, 20 Americans hostage. So you're backing the people who are killing Americans? Like, at what point do we call you a traitor? At what point do you go to Guantanamo? Like, if you're backing the people who are killing America, the terrorist group who's killing Americans, Hamas is a terrorist group by every single definition. Definitionally, Hamas is a terrorist group. At what point are you aiding and abetting a terrorist group? 9 Democrats, including Rashida Tlaib and 1 Republican, vote against a resolution to condemn Hamas and backing Israel. So in a 421 to 10 to 6 vote, House Democrats support for Israelis and Hamas, but Rashida Tlaib sat it out. Yeah, sat it out. Well, actually led and whipped against the actual condemnation of Hamas. Oh my God. This is what happens when you let the theater kids take over Congress. Look at this. This is what happens when you let the dumbest, vile, sickest, most racist people take over Congress with a combined IQ of a reading on a thermostat. So, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I realize that this is, of course, obviously a issue that gets a lot of people really, really upset. But Marjorie Taylor Greene, I think, is doing absolutely the right thing here. There are lines that you can draw, right? Again, as we say, in wartime, there are no angels. There are only shades of the devil. And especially when people are being killed and when innocent civilians are being killed. Like when America invaded Iraq and Afghanistan for virtually no reason, and we killed innocent civilians. That's also wrong. I'm happy to say it, right? I don't like it when that happens, but you can call out terrorist groups. Like, it's okay to say that the terrorists are the baddies, okay? And you don't have to agree with every single side to say that. So that's what Marjorie Taylor Greene was saying as she censured Rashida Tlaib for inspiring the Hamasurrection. Okay? She released, Marjorie Taylor Greene, this little advertisement in concert with her resolution. And, well, it's like an ad for like a B movie that you would watch on Netflix.
It's a kind of a calming feeling when I think of the Holocaust.
I mean, I think it's really important to understand Israel as a racist state.
I mean, this is an apartheid system, Ayman. I mean,
as they shouted ceasefire, as they shouted not in my name, as they shouted never again to Nahum, in Masha Allah, the Muslimin in the crowd today.
Now, therefore be it resolved that Representative Rashida Tlaib be censured.
Boom. Got him. Got him. AOC squad Democrats are slammed for calling for ceasefire after Hamas deadly terror attacks on Israel. Obviously, you want to defend yourself. I don't want terrorists operating at our borders, even though that's exactly what we have. And of course, I think that every nation has a right to, of course, to defend itself. And this was an attack, obviously, on a sovereign nation. So, clearly this is something that has no moral ambiguity except for these people who don't like Israel because why? Why? They call it a racist apartheid state. Okay, move to Gaza. Rashida Tlaib, AOC, Ilhan Omar, move to Gaza. See, why don't you go live under Gaza rule? And tell me who you think the evil state. Tell me how quickly would you be immigrating to Israel? These people never have to put themselves in those positions because it's really, really easy to be a communist inside of an open society and a capitalist society. Really hard to go do your little progressive activism thing inside of societies that are run by terrorist organizations and are under Sharia law. Much harder. But good luck. Also amazing how these people never call for ceasefires in Ukraine. Isn't that fascinating? They actually called for a ceasefire in Ukraine, and then they all backed off because they're complete and total pussies. they don't like the moment they actually get a little chin music from like real power, like Nancy Pelosi and the supreme American neocon war state. They back right off. Yeah, but it's easy to stand there and scream at the top of their lungs and incite Hamasurrections. Incite the erection. A lot of people are not going to forget this, says Rashida Tlaib, as she stokes on a mob to come into the Capitol and to, of course, defy police orders, to protest and parade, to break Capitol security boundaries, to ignore the orders of police officers. Are any of these people in solitary confinement or detention in Washington, D.C.? Nope. But these people sure as hell are. Yep. You tell me, which one was the violent insurrection? So these people are were stoked on by Rashida Tlaib, which means that she needs to be, clearly investigated by Jack Smith, right? I've been reliably informed that storming the U.S. government buildings mean your pretrial solitary confinement for at least a year. They desecrated and vandalized the building, right? They wrote on it. Here you go. You can see it right there. And then, of course, they fought with police officers. And there is clip after clip after clip of them physically, violently fighting with police officers, right? Getting the Greta Thunberg treatment, getting carried out of the Capitol. And also, they fought Marjorie Taylor Greene. Apparently, they attacked a member of Congress. That's what Marjorie told us. Done some major debunking on the show of AOC claiming to have been attacked on January 6th. You were actually attacked.
That's right, I was. She hid in her bathroom, was not harmed, and the Capitol Police checked on her and made sure she was safe on January 6th. But no, I actually was attacked in the Hamasurrection led by Rashida Tlaib, Cori Bush, Ilhan Omar, AOC. So yes, I actually was attacked. So I expect the Department of Justice to take action against this man to the fullest extent and letter of the law, just like January 6th defendants have been treated. So he should be rotting in the D.C. jail right now and not let out on bond.
Well, they attacked members of Congress. AOC said she was attacked, but of course, she was hiding in her bathroom. They didn't go into the congressional office buildings. This Hamasurrection actually went into the congressional office buildings where members of Congress are. Well, that's not good. You may recall that that is exactly obstructing an official proceeding with members of Congress is exactly why every J6er is serving life in prison, right? Yeah, right. What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? Also, something tells me that this individual would have a tough time. Would have a tough time in prison. Look. If vaporized frothing soy was a person, that is exactly their physiognomy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm totally in favor of the censure. I love the fact that at least somebody has the balls to use their institutional power to push back a little bit, just a little bit. Maybe the rest of the Republican Party can follow suit, or maybe not. Probably not. We'll keep fighting for you here. Like, share, and subscribe. It's your boy Benny. See ya.